the Up Up Coast Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OU Update with Jason Kersey. I'm Jenny Carlson. Jason, obviously the Sugar Bowl is over, but it seems like the ripple effect is still pretty large at this point. Joe Mixon, a highly recruited running back, commits to the Sooners. What impact could he have on the Sooners as we move ahead?
Well, I mean, when you think about OU, kicked Damian Williams off the team middle of the year, but he was a senior anyway. They lose Brennan Clay, they lose Roy Finch. So coming back, they have Keith Ford as really the only back on campus who has significant experience. So you would expect that he'd probably be at the top of the depth chart, but I think Joe Mixon is certainly talented enough to come right in and play a role. And he said when he announced his commitment that the Sugar Bowl sealed the deal for him. So it's definitely having that effect on recruiting, and I think we probably could see that coming, that if they didn't get their doors blown off, that it was going to have a good recruiting impact, and the fact that they won and won convincingly is only going to help.
Well, and Joe Mixon also considered the top overall all-purpose back amongst this recruiting class. Mm-hmm. Could he be an Adrian Peterson type? I mean, you hate to start comparing to a guy who's potentially as good as any that's come through the program, but what kind of early impact could he have?
Well, I think he could have an early impact. Like you said, I don't want to call anybody Adrian Peterson. No. I mean, I don't think that Joe Mixon's going to be the Heisman Trophy runner-up or anything as a true freshman. But I do think that he could play a lot and have a big impact.
Yeah. All right. Well, we talk about ripples from that Sugar Bowl victory. There's another guy that's been become a Sooner possibility? I mean, can we even qualify him as that at this point?
Well, I think you definitely can. Kendall Randolph, a four-star cornerback from Tallahassee, Florida, who really wasn't on OU's radar at all, or maybe OU wasn't on his radar at all. And then the other 2 nights ago, he tweets that he just got off the phone with Bobby Jack Wright. And Louisville was his #1 school. Well, their coach just happened to leave for Texas. I think that that's a really interesting thing to keep an eye on, is all of a sudden he's tweeting Boomer Sooner a lot. And if he goes to OU and his coach that he really wanted to play for is at Texas, this could be a fascinating storyline moving forward.
The soap opera is just beginning. Thanks, Jason. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.